Monica Boone, and I started Moreland Community Theater because I felt there was a definite need to have a community theater here in Shaker Heights. A community spirit presented by Moreland Community Theater itself.
My name is Donald King. The title of my poem is, "And the Flag is Our Witness." Americans of African ancestry have fought and died in every conflict that this country has been involved. Terror, injustice. I am proud to interact with the poetry, with the folks that did so much for our country. Through gale force winds, our buffeted flag played music to our ears. In the terror-filled thick of battle, it quieted down our fears and bore witness to our bravery. It helped to ease our pain. It helped to bear our country's shame. What part of this great land to claim and justify the right? Whether overseas or right here at home. For freedom, we had to fight. Our bravery, our loyalty, no longer need define. America, our land I love, I claim thee all for mine.
Larkin, and the name of my poem is entitled His Chain. A fundamental perspective made up by a gentle little boy has drained the man of his energy, no longer acquainted with joy. Discovered a weak link in his chain, connected to emotional grief. He realized he created himself, seeking to find mental relief. Looking at exploits in plain sight, selfishness honestly perceived. Puts himself way beyond the limit, not the way he wanted to be seen. A belief in genuine commitments, not all worthy or deserved, caused attachment to investments, way past time with no return. Gave away so many watches, a seemingly endless supply, while the Duracell in his wall clock fell on the floor in the dark of night. He has since retrieved the welder's gun to strengthen the link in his chain, on solid rocks of faith and courage, through feeling remnants of pain. The spirituality of love has granted access to the new, connecting with this man-child, flawed and divine, with a better view.
The name of my poem is Woman. What are you? You were created as a flower that would not fade, to help the man to be at his side, that God has very distinctly made. Your beauty is not outward. Your poise is like none other. For deep within is the glory which I have given you. So you understand there must be a cover. Neither is the man without you, O woman, or you, O woman, without the man. There's a need for you to have one another, for it is hard for one to stand. Your beauty is not to be neglected, but is to be carefully praised. And oh, how is it extended as your standards are lifted and raised. A joyful mother are you as you bring forth life. You are brave, and it's also in childbearing that you become saved. What is your plan, your purpose that separates you from the rest? Little do you know how much the Lord loves you, and you owe me nothing but the best. My plans and my thoughts for you are peace, and to have an expected end. The only way this can be carried out is for you to totally trust and depend. How much you mean to me. Your Father, my angels come past you round about. So when you go through your hardest trials, only I can bring you out. Just what happened in the garden. How could you be so deceived? It caused a separation from me, your Father. How could you be? You must realize what has happened that caused a definite split. I thrust you out of the garden because you no longer fit. What happened to your relationship with me, your Father, and with man? No longer will it be the same because there was an interruption in that plan. It caused a division loves you.
The poem is entitled For Chelle. I've had to share my feelings with the trees. I've had to trust my feelings with the breeze to take them to a place I couldn't see in hopes of finding inner peace. They found the pillars of your heart, safe from danger, hurt, and harm, where I am strong in vulnerability, letting you see the deepest parts of me as I try to get over the past by accepting and comprehending your stories. Providing comfort in your space helps me learn to trust, even though my quadratic equation has one solution with a minus. You are a constant natural term in an algebraic expression comprised of so many variables, substituted with zero, absolutely nothing. For some reason, you believe in me. It's kept me alive. I love you to positive infinity.
This poem is called Words to My Brother. Excuse me, my brother. Can I have a moment of your time? I had some things that I wanted to share with you that have been weighing on my mind. Lately, I feel like we spend so much time just hustling for another dollar and for another dime. It's like we two tired ships passing each other in the day and the night. When deep down inside, both of us can feel that something is not quite right. Now, my first prayer is that this conversation go peacefully because I truly want what's best for you and what's best for me. I'm just looking to bring some relief to this deep-seated grief that sometimes makes its manifestation release when you deal with me. But see, I'm not pointing fingers at you, nor am I pointing fingers at me. Because see, this dark abyss called distance began its existence long before there was a you and a me. See, we suffered years of horrid atrocities, designed strategically to tear us apart, leaving pain in so many of the spaces that I used to occupy in your heart. But see, I was made directly from your ribs so I can feel your pain. And I wish that I could remove your shame. But it was because you were just that great that they had to work just that hard to try to tear you down. But that left me all alone in the wilderness when all I really needed and wanted was you around. I watched the world pretend like life was not hard for you. I know you don't get cramps every 28 days like I do, but you have spent the last 400 years in a country that fears you. So they tried to kill you because they know that your presence in my life is mandatory. Then they flashed lies all across the 5, 6, and 11 o'clock news, pretending that that is your only story. My brother, you told you're wrong if you feel too much, but you're wrong if you cry. Even if someone walked out of you and never so much as told you why, the world just wants you to dust yourself off and just get strong. I watched you struggle to teach yourself things and no one took the time to teach you, and then you caught hell when you got it wrong. And I have not, and nor have I ever, expected perfection from you on any day that I live. I just get frustrated holding all the love that I have inside of you, me for knowing but you that I wish to God that I could give. Come on, black man, I just don't see you in my past, I see you in my future tenses. Curled up on a little black couch with 2.5 little black kids in a little black house surrounded by little black picket fences. Showing us what this could look like when we are all done. But you cannot fade to black at the end of an act like I am no one. Because there is no one in this whole entire world is gonna love you like me. But never under the cover of darkness, because black love is a stolen birthright that the whole entire world needs to see. Just know that I am here and that I can see you. Love you through all your imperfections like only I can do, because I'm just out here trying to figure this out too. But I won't hold you, my brother. I just wanted to chat with you for a moment. And before you go, can I just tell you that I love you.
66 years and counting. What a blessing the journey has been. But if a do-over were all possible, oh yes, I'd do it all over again. I'd be a better partner for my wonderful wife. For our 3 sons, a better dad. My dear friends, I draw them closer. The best friend they ever had. But there is no do-over. There is just here and now. If only I could show how deep my love, if only I knew how. Should I wear a broader smile when I see them? Should my face contort with a grin? Should I become a hugger and hug them like I'll never see them again? When my life is just moments from over, I'll be praising the good Lord above. Because when folks gather to say goodbye, I'll be completely surrounded by love.
Because when tomorrow comes, tomorrow will be today, and I will be in that day. I will not think of yesterday. No fretting over what I did not do, because there's simply no going back in time. I will not rush. I will not stress. I will just be and do my best. All is fine. It will be done in due time. Do not eat the whole day in one bite. Nibble on each moment and breathe in between. Take another sip of coffee, or perhaps, if you prefer, a cup of tea. See, the source of our anxiety lies in thinking of moments that have not come yet, or moments that we cannot get back. Erase it all from your mind and drink in the moment that you have. We rush through seconds, we plow through minutes, we blink and scroll entire hours away. Can't figure out how the milk I bought was sour. I could have sworn I just bought it yesterday. We wake up in the morning, then we blink twice, and we're already getting ready for bed. Stop. Drink some tea. Pick up a book you have not read. And don't forget to breathe. Wake up, go to work, but first stop and smell a flower. Go to the gym, go to the mall, but maybe stop and stare at the sky for like a half an hour, because you do have time. Post no pictures, do not scroll, and do not ask Google anything. It will take you down a long, winding rabbit hole. I'm just sitting here, breathing, sipping my coffee. I have not moved from this spot. I mean, where do I really just have to be? We seek invisible, non-existent validation by being inexplicably busy, bragging about how much we do while we are still unfulfilled and empty, hiding ourselves in this worldly projection that we are winning an imaginary race. Then we look down on ourselves when we cannot keep up the pace. We spend dollars while chasing dimes. We are killing ourselves on the quest to survive. Even the earth rests. I'm rebelling because I am tired. I do not want to rush anymore. So I'm not. I'm just going to sit here and finish this last sip of coffee while I don't forget to breathe. And what I'm going to do in the next moment, I'm not even going to think about it right now. When that moment comes, we'll see.
I'm starting off blank because I'm thinking of a canvas of culture that has no depth. Words that run through my head are hope, discrepancies, love, tragedies. The vision that propelled us forward now is the darkness that's setting us back. I had these thoughts as passion, but I had no words to express the feelings I fear, so I'm going to rewind us so we can define what is missing. We have so many colors, right? So many things that the privilege beauty. Now hold that thought. Our students, our kids are the ones that keep seeing leaders standing in front of them misleading, changing the policies, standards, and laws that should be freeing. They say, our kids won't be this, our kids don't amount to that. Well, our kids don't meet the mark because society's standards was already low. Some of y'all may not want to be teachers, but we can be educators. And as educators of the black and brown generation, we must unlock the chains that continue to constrain us, save us. Because if we truly believe in what Martin was preaching, what Malcolm was seeing, how high Bessie Coleman was preaching, we know that stars will be no limit in. Even though we can burst out of the galaxy, our mentality is low. We sit here thinking that you know what is on our side, too busy scrolling through social media, causing a distraction of the mind. We must elevate our time because we have no more time for individual leaders. Now more than ever, we need groups of thought-provided individual healers. Because if you know and I know, he know and she know, put us all together, we powerful. That's what the vision of change is. It's that easy, but I know it's hard. So with this colorful prayer box sitting in front of me, we have the opportunity to discover a victory. Step out the box and set off a color stream. Because we have been battling the illusion of love, not fully understanding our capacity to love. What does that do for our future? If we don't change our ways now, our canvas is forever blank. It's up to us to educate, teach our children the variations and hues of love that by engaging with each other, we can create this picture-perfect pop color. So please, don't neglect your canvas and leave everything blank. Utilize your colors so we can be one.